no, it's a tip. Looks like a grenade went off in here. I can explain. So, I may have done a thing. I made a bit of an impulse purchase. And now I'm stuck with it. I bought a new chair. Because you got good old chair Playz over here. Has been a loyal member of the channel. But this thing... It's taken a beating over the years, and it's starting to fall apart. Especially the armrests are falling to bits from where I've, you know, crashed out a few times, and just the like bits of the flipping. It's starting to fall apart. So I thought I'd get a new chair, and I was shopping around. I was having a look, and I thought, you know, I want to get one of those fancy office chairs. I want to be one of the cool kids. And I bought this chair that I thought, that looks cool. That looks like the kind of thing that I need. And when I tell you, I bought the most comically oversized fucking supervillain chair you have ever seen. It's so over the top. It's so unnecessary. But I am stuck with it. So I'm going to see if I can make it work. We're gonna give it a good old fashioned try. The point of this video is I'm going to assemble this. I'm going to reassemble this. I've actually already assembled it and disassembled it, and I'm now going to reassemble it. That was past tense. I'm going to reassemble it a second time. Henceforth, this chair shall be known as the Mangle. And then we're going to play around with the camera, and we're going to see if we can find a way to make this work where it doesn't look completely ridiculous. So, strap in, enjoy the ride. This is... I don't know, this is Wolfy's workshop. I'm all ready to get to work. Cup of tea is locked in, ready. That's going to be sitting over there on the heat pad. Make sure that... Actually hit the button cam. Make sure that doesn't go cold, and let's think about... Oh, stop checking out my arse. Chair Playz, I'm gonna need you out of the way here, mate. Sorry. You're going to have to... I've carved out a nice little corner for you over here. And, yeah, I think first... We're going to have to get the wheels back in this thing. I'm surprised how easily these came out, actually. They're harder to get in than they are to get out, which is a little bit... There you go. So 5 of these. Try not to pop myself in the nuts on the way round. There you go. Nice and simple. This is the kind of content you didn't know you subscribed for. You do gaming, lifestyle, philosophy, and DIY. Smash like for more DIY. Okay, so there you go, that's that. Yeah, I now need to move that to one side. And this is the seat bit, so this is what we're going to be attaching it to. There's a few things that we've got to attach here. What do we want to do? I'll tell you what we want to do first. This chair actually comes with a footrest. I know, how obnoxious is that? So we're going to... I think these are just the same, whichever way you have them around. Okay, so we're gonna sort that out. The Allen key. Fun fact: this is actually the very same Allen key that I used to beat Nun Massacre. Very same one. I kept it as a trophy. How you guys doing anyway? Having a good weekend? Been up to much? I've not been up to too much, I've got to tell you. We jumped back on Garden Warfare. That was pretty fun. There's a game that I'm gonna try. It's funny. I literally just randomly stumbled across this in a comment section. It's a kart racer that just came out. It's been like betas and stuff like that, but it's just released on early access like a week ago. Called I think it's called The Carters 2 Electric Boogaloo. It's not actually called that. I think it's called The Carters 2 Turbocharged, and I saw a few people like commenting about this game, recommending it, and I watched the trailer, and I've got to try this game because I flipping watched this trailer, and this game, heavy CTR inspiration went into this game. Like by the looks of the gameplay, it looks like it plays virtually the same as CTR. It's like, you know how we've been sitting around here hoping for a PC port for CTR that, let's be honest, is just never going to happen? This could honestly be the answer. Like, this this could be the PC CTR that we all wanted. Could be right there under our noses, and we just never even realised. So I'm gonna give that game a try. Well, fuck all else to do at the moment, so I might as well. As I'm seeing more rumours floating around about this alleged PvZ1 remake. Yeah, there seems to be a consensus that there's going to be a PvZ1 remake or remaster or something like that. There's been a couple of leaks, and a couple of EA employees apparently have kind of accidentally let slip that something like this might be on the way. I don't know. Me, I'm the kind of person, I believe it when I see it. But to be fair, this is one of those leaks that actually has a decent bit of evidence to substantiate it. So, I mean, I'd take a PvZ1 remake. That'd be cool. I'm not sure exactly what you're going to do with it. I think the only thing that I would ask for is I never had the console version of PvZ1, so I never got the chance to experience versus mode, and it looks fun as fuck. So if we could get like an online compatible versus mode in a PvZ1 remake, I'd love that, because I'd love to actually give it a try. Because PvZ2 Arena, that was not the one. That was not the one. That just, I don't know. I don't even know what that was. It was more comparable to racing against someone's time trial ghost in a tower defense game. Yeah, it's been that. And October's going to be a busy old month. We've got Crossworlds coming out at the end of September. And then October's, allegedly this PvZ remake is coming out in October. Pokemon's coming out in October. Little Nightmares 3 is apparently coming out in October. There's going to be far too much to do in October. Okay, so these clasps are on. We don't need to put the footrest on just yet. Do I put this bit on before I put the armrests on? It actually doesn't make a damn difference. If anything, I think it might be easier. I think it would be easier to put the arms on once this is actually assembled and upright. I put this thing together like literally days ago, and I don't even remember exactly how it was that I did it. Just making sure that I've got it right. Which screws do I need for this one? Oh, there's some short screws. These ones. I need these ones. Wolfy's Workshop, baby. You ever find yourself hoarding Allen keys? No matter how many of them you get, and no matter how many things you buy that literally come with an Allen key, and you're still like, no, let me keep hold of this in case I need it for the next thing that I buy that will also come with an Allen key. Like, watching this over the pond going, actually, it's called a hex key. Your mum is a hex key. Oh, there you go. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, nice and tight. Beautiful. Look at that. Crisp, clean. It's a very delicate process, this, putting this together. I can't wait for you to see how ridiculous this chair looks. Like, it's hilarious. It's the kind of chair that, like, Dr. Evil sits in. And I have to get, like, a fluffy white cat to go with it. I've been expecting you, Wolfpack. I had one simple request. And that was to have sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. Oh, this is a bit of an awkward angle, this one. Hold on, wait. To lock in here. We got a screw at an awkward angle. So I think I finally get the gist of Secret of the Mimic and like what the whole deal with that was. Because Lord knows I wasn't getting it for toffee when I actually made the video. I think what happened was Edwin was a family man but a bit of a workaholic, and then there was this event, Fall Fest, which they have actually referenced a few times. His wife went off to that, never came back. She died there, unfortunately. So I think he was then struggling to cope, and that's where he then built this. He built this animatronic to basically mimic his wife, and I think also probably to help babysit as well, because he's always on about doing his work. Then his son David gets killed as well, and that's when he then he then makes the second program. He doesn't make a second like animatronic per se. He makes a second mimic program that he then puts into the original body and then transfers the original program, which is the Fiona one, puts it in the computer, and then so then he's got the computer Fiona and he's got the actual mimic animatronic as a stand-in for David, and then he loses his temper with it one day because I guess it was one of my fucking lights just went out. You gotta be... Oh, and then it came back on. Don't start. Come, one of my lights has already stopped working. I don't want to have to replace 2 lights at this rate. Fucking hell. Yeah, so at some point, he couldn't deal with this thing mimicking his dead son, so he lost his temper and he lashed out at it. And because of the way it's programmed, it mimics behavior, so that's what made it then become aggressive. And it sounds like it basically then turned on him. As far as like what happened to Edwin, I have absolutely no idea. I don't know if he died or like what was the deal with that. But yeah, you've then got this sort of rogue mimic going around just, you know, out for blood, just wants to kick the shit out of the motherfucker, do you know what I'm saying? Fazbear Corporation starts sending people in to go and reclaim the blueprint for the mimic because they want it. I think this is where like William and Henry Afton tie into the story, is apparently they saw that Edwin was kind of in a vulnerable state and not coping with it all. So they were like, yeah, we could fucking rinse this guy for all that he's worth. So Edwin was originally supposed to design the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza animatronics, but the ones that you eventually see were not actually made by him. They were made by William Afton, and apparently he cut budgets and took shortcuts and stuff like that, and that's why the animatronics were dodgy, and that's why the spring lock failure happened, which ended up killing William, as we know. But Fazbear starts sending people in to retrieve the blueprint. One by one, the mimic just kills them, and throughout the game you can actually kind of find their corpses. We then get sent in, and this is one of the things that I'm not 100% sure on. I think it's Dispatch who originally sends us in, but then I think once we're actually in the facility at a certain point, M1, the Fiona program, actually takes over, pretending to be Dispatch, and M1 is who we're talking to for most of the night. We're never actually talking to M2. We are basically talking to the Fiona mimic, if you like, where it's the David mimic that's running around trying to get us. And all that M1 cares about is fixing M2. Like, it can see that it's damaged and not working properly, and all M1 cares about is M2 getting repaired. Now, there is an ending where you actually do get to repair. You do get to repair M2. I'm pretty certain it's not the true ending. I'm almost certain we got the true ending, but there is like an extra secret ending where you can do that and you can fix it. So we're talking to... This is done, by the way. This is actually good to go. We could probably flip this now, and that should... There you go. And the chair is complete. Perfect. We now need some of these. We're going to have to get underneath here. Hold on, I'm going to be out of view for a bit. So it seems to be M1 that's leading us around, basically trying to get us to fix M2. Again, I have no idea what's happened to Edwin, but obviously M1 doesn't know. M1 seems to think that Edwin's still down there, just locked away in the mansion. First of all, can we talk about the fact that this dude had a whole mansion built fucking deep underground attached to his flipping factory? Like, if that ain't commitment to the craft, then I don't know what is. Oh, I'm going to get up because the computer's trying to go to sleep. Hold on. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. There we go. We're good. Sip of tea while I'm at it. Whew. It seems to think that Edwin's just still down there, just kicking it, just chilling with a cup of tea. He clearly isn't. So I don't know if we're ever going to find out what happens to him, or if the information is already out there. I'm not really sure. after all of that, it then kind of leads on to Security Breach Ruin. I played Security Breach Ruin so long ago, I couldn't really remember much about it, but it's then how it leads on to Security Breach Ruin that makes me think that we actually did get the true ending. Because the Mimic was sure as fuck not fixed when we played that. And what I also want to know is, I think Secret of the Mimic is set in like the 1970s. And Security Breach Ruin is presumably set in kind of present day. I would love to know what the hell this dude has been doing, like, all this time. Like, what has bro been doing? Has he been streaming, or has he been like grinding fucking ladder on Clash? Like, what's he? I want to know what the Mimic's been doing. And yeah, I presume surely there's got to be another game now. There's got to be a third game where we take his ass down. Like, that's got to be. Surely it's got to become a trilogy at this point, where the next game, like, we're dustbinning this guy. We're finishing him once and for all. I think we should bring back Arnold. I think Arnold should get his get back, honestly. I think he could have survived that crash. I think it's possible. I mean, dude's literally the fucking T800. How are you going to kill Arnold? I think he should just destroy the Mimic with his bare hands, to be honest. Or have it do one of them ones they do in Predator, where he like sets him up in this trap and the great big fucking tree trunk falls on him. Do one of them ones. So that's that. That was interesting. It was nice to sit and ponder on that for a while. And laugh at how I just didn't even remotely start to get it while I was playing. But, you know, we talked about that, didn't we? Are you enjoying the video? Are you enjoying Wolfy's workshop? This is serious shit, this. This is going to be a lot quicker than I thought, honestly. We're plowing through this, I won't even lie. What have you guys been doing? What games have you been playing? I heard everyone's like raving about the new Donkey Kong. I'm not really a Donkey Kong guy, so I probably won't play it, but I hope the game slaps. I hope the game slaps. It's about fucking time someone on Switch 2 did. Because goddamn. If the first entry wasn't a letdown. I know everyone's calling that the switch up of the century. I've had comments about that. They're like, mate, that first week you were playing Mario Kart, you were going on about how you were obsessed with the game and you were loving every second of it. Rainbow Road almost brought me to tears. That's real. And you know what? You're absolutely right. Do you know why I was so obsessed with the game for the first week I was playing it? Because I was playing fucking Time Trial. I was playing Time Trial. I was listening to the soundtrack, which is S tier. That is like the one part of the game that is genuinely, like, I cannot fault at all, is the soundtrack. And I was just getting to experience everything in the game for the first time, and it was great. I really enjoyed that. The problems came as soon as I started playing multiplayer. And it's like, there's the argument that says, you know, why don't you just play Time Trial? It's like, I could do that, but I don't want to just play Time Trial. I'm not a complete Time Trial Andy. Like, I want to race as well. And I want to feel like Time Trials are kind of working towards something. I'm practicing trying to get better in Time Trial. Like, what am I doing it for? Well, ultimately, I want to go out there and race. I want to kick names and take ass. So yeah, that's why I had such a good time in that first week. I was playing Time Trial. I was listening to the music. I still listen to the music. I won't lie. The music is absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. But yeah, just the multiplayer, which is, for me, is like the main attraction with a game like that, is playing the multiplayer and playing online. It's lacking. Lacking big time. Don't know what the future of that game holds. Quite honestly, I don't care. I've moved on. In fact, I've moved on and I've let go of it so much that I only bitch about it every single video. We all love to have a good whinge, don't we? If we didn't, would we even be human? I don't know what happened with that light earlier. It kind of like started flickering on and off, and now it seems to be okay. Oh, there you go. Tighter than a duck's ass, that. Okay, now the important test. Pretty good. Alright, so the next bit now is, next thing is I need this. This is the brace that's going to hold the back bit. this gargantua right here. Just need to double check the way that goes. The way that goes in. See what this is recommending I do is attach the back bit to this first, and then attach it to the thing. I'm not going to do that because when I was disassembling this, I took that off while this was on, and that was light work. That was a piece of piss. So I think instruction manual. I'm big, you're small. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm right, you're wrong. And there's nothing you can do about it. Matilda. It's fine as long as my hand doesn't slip and it doesn't drop on my face and crush my skull, then I think we're okay. Tell you what, actually, intimate little experience like this. This is just the kind of thing that could have gone on the Wolfy Playz OnlyFans. Okay. Right, that seems to be on. That's what I was looking for. Hang on, tea break, tea break, tea break. Tea break. It's going well so far. It's only taken me half an hour to get to this point. Who's blowing up my phone? Tell you what, I might shove a bit of music on actually. Get some tunes on the go. Oh, it's a wee bit loud. Doesn't need to be that loud. Still want to hear myself think, just in case I need the opinion of an expert. This is a good song though. Oh, there you go. Get nice and tight. Just how I like them. Pretty much on that. Okay, so now, this is where the fun part comes in. This monster is gonna slot in there, and you can already now start to get the scale of just how monstrous this chair is. Last 4 screws. Let's move this to the side so you can see my handsome mug. Here we go. Need that. And let's see if we can negotiate this. Is this where I'm now about to find out why I should have done this the other way around? I don't know. Hang on. I'll put the fucking thing in the hole. Oh, come on. Don't fight me now. That's it, there we go. 1 screw's in. It's not clean entry though. There you go. That's not bad. Okay, that's the hard part. The first one is in. Oh, come on, give me a clean entry. Come on, it's right there, man. Maybe my friend Alan can convince you a little bit. No. I don't want to force it in if it's not going. They frown upon that in some jurisdictions. Oh, that's part of the problem is I think I've actually... Have I done that one too tight? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, this one is battling with me. You know when it's like it's in, but it's just not? I feel I've made this a wee bit harder on myself. That's a bit better. There you go. There you go. Now we're in business. Hell yeah! Alright, 2 more. A little bit of lupus knot tea. I like it. Fucking tune, mate. But this thing is like if Chair Playz Mega Evolved. This thing is ridiculous. Oh my god! Massive tune here. Holy shit. Oh, this one's so good. We're not getting ads because this will get claimed. I don't give a damn because it's a banger. Tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up. There you go. There's the 1, 2, 3. That is really comfy. And now for the best bit. Now for the best bit. The footrest. Now, the way this has to work is that has to come out like that, which means it goes in this way. Okay, so it goes in there, slides in like that, underneath, and then there's a couple little rubber bands here. 2 rubber bands, count them, 1, 2, and then we're under here. Oh. Rubber bands go over the end of them so they can't slide back out. And as of we shoving the last one on, and as of the song finishing, and my monetization going down the toilet, the chair is finished. We have completed the chair Playz Mega Evolution. So, now we've got to figure out, I mean, first of all, let's just show the thing in action. I mean, fucking hell. Let's get this out. Did you see what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Now we've got to try and make it work in the setup and not look completely ridiculous, because, I mean, if we pull it back in here, like, let's just look at this shit. We're on some supervillain shit, right? So now we need to try and make this work. I love the reclining feature, but as of right now, anytime I even lean back a little bit, I'm just like, do you know what I mean? Calm it down just a wee bit on that. There's got to be a there's got to be like a lock mechanism. Is that it? Have I found it? Oh, we found the lock mechanism. Okay, so we've locked it. Oh, it's so comfy. It's so comfy. Okay, so what kind of angle do we want here? Do we want like power, authority angle? Like, do I want to look like a mafia boss just sat here deciding who's getting whacked? It is a proper slouch job, no doubt about it. I mean, this is like, I feel like I should be commanding some kind of evil forces right now. Welcome back to the Garden Warfare 2 villain arc. Though I saw a comment, it was Maple Syrup. He said it's more like the villain saga. Do you know what? You've inspired me, Maple. It's going to be a spin-off series now. It's no longer going to be the villain arc. It'll be the, yep, there you go. You came up with the sequel without even realizing it. Do you know, I can't lie to you. I'm kind of fucking with this angle. I am kind of fucking with this angle. All I have to make sure that I don't do at this angle at any point is sit up. Because now it doesn't really work. As long as we are slouched at all times, and I could put the footrest out to kind of encourage that. It's not bad. But we have to go around the other way as well. Because I got my 2 monitors here, and I record from both of them. This is the monitor that I record from if I'm doing anything on PC. This is for console. So there you go, little fun fact for you. That's why you see me at different angles. So we're here. Thinking the easy fix to this is perhaps we just, yep, that's Hugsy in the back there from Friends. Yep, I like Friends. He chills there with all of the Pokemon plushes are here and there, and then the Wolfy Playz plushes and Hugsy are over there. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now, if I do it like that, then I can sit up. It's still a little bit, I mean, so let's say like I'm here, you know, playing away. PvZ Fusion. You get the point. Looks alright, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not awful. And then, you know, spin it around this way for the console. Yeah, you know, I could get on board with that thing. That's not bad. This chair is fucking ridiculous. There's nowhere I can put it where it doesn't look ridiculous, but I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think? What do you think of the chair? What do you think of the chair play, the mega chair Playz? Overly comical, nefarious executive decision maker 9000, where I plot world domination. Still a work in progress, but it will happen. Join the revolution. Yeah, do you know, I may just get used to this. Most importantly, can I get the footrest out while I'm here? And, oh yeah, I can put my feet up. Oh, see, now that is cheeky. That is proper cheeky. Yeah, do one of these ones. Sit here. I hit my little like intercom buzzer thing. Bring me a drink. It's growing on me. I wasn't sure about it at first, but I think it's growing on me. What do you guys think? Let me know. But be careful what you say. I got people. And I know where you live. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.